Here are all the things you need to bring with you on your next big motorcycle road trip. Here we go. All right, so you guys and gals ready to see what's in the box and why it's gotten so dang full over the last week? If you'll remember, we're doing a 3-part series on preparation for Sturgis. The first video was all about what I've done to the bike to get it prepared for this long ride. This one is all about this box. It's 1.5 cubic feet of box space, and I've challenged myself to only take with me to Sturgis what I can fit in this box. And then the third video, the next one after this one, is going to be all about the gear and certain things that are particular to long rides and even a little bit touching on moto vlogging for these long trips. The first thing that I cannot live without on a long ride, guys and gals, protect your ass. Seriously, this is the Airhawk, and by the way, this thing is so comfortable. I mean, if you're finished with spending a lot of money on seats that you are hoping will be comfortable and also look cool, man, just buy this thing. You'll never have to buy a motorcycle seat again because it fits perfectly, and here's why. All right, inside here in the bladder, you'll see that it's all air, but it has multiple air cushions. All of these air cushions are connected, so if I squeeze on this one, the air is going to go into the other one. The thing about that, man, is as you're riding, your butt's going to shift on the seat and that air shifts with you. So it's not like having a gel pad or just one solid air piece. So this is super cool, man. It's called the Airhawk. And again, there's a link in the description to a site where you can see all of this stuff. And yeah, I get a little bit of a kickback on those, but hey, man, what the heck. All right, next one. In my last video, we talked about what we did to the bike. We talked about the importance of tires. This is a stop and go mini air compressor. Take this with you on your long road trips. Why is that? Well, you know, especially if you expect to come into all different types of weather, don't be fooled into thinking that just because you aired up your tires before you left your house that they're going to stay there throughout the whole time. So what this gets rid of is the worry of having to think about your tires, stopping off at a gas station where there is a tire pump, being out there in the heat or in the cold or whatever. This you can do anywhere. You can do it from your hotel room, your campsite. You don't even need a plug. Great thing about it, it hooks right up to your pigtail. So nice, you can see that. Next thing to take with you, we also talked about electrics. So the batteries are going to be extremely important, obviously, because if you can't start, you can't go. This is the battery tender that I use. It's not the official battery tender brand, but basically it is a trickle charger for your motorcycle. And oftentimes, you know, you're gonna wanna leave this thing hooked up to your bike overnight. And again, something like this is gonna plug right into the pigtail of your bike. So that's really cool. This one is a major security breakthrough for me. And when I found this, I was so excited to get it. This is a tracker for the motorcycle. This is app based, so I can give the password to somebody and they can track my travel as well. Check out how small this thing is. I'm gonna be able to hide this in my bike. And here's the cool thing. The app is a month-to-month subscription service. So I can sign up if I'm going on a long motorcycle road trip in August and then turn it off. Okay, this one is safety and comfort combined. I'm guilty, man. I gotta make a confession. I am guilty of not paying close enough attention to ear safety. Guys and gals, it is so extremely important because once your ears get jacked, there's no turning back. Here's what I've traditionally taken with me, are these little foam ones. But this time, because it's such a long ride, I bumped it up a notch and I'm going with these Decibels custom molded earplugs made right here in the USA, my friends. Here's how they work. You basically heat them up and then you shape them. Again, I'm gonna be doing a complete review on these once I get back from Sturgis, let you know how they worked out. Next, how many times have you been caught out there with your phone dead? Take one of these with you. Just one of these little battery juice packs, man. Dude, these things are so cheap these days. You can pop into a Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. You can get one for under 20 bucks. Here's another thing I'm pumped up about are these shades. These are polychromatic shades. And so what that means is that they change color depending on the sunlight. When it's bright outside, they're a little more dark. I'm gonna step into the shade right here and we're gonna see they get a little bit lighter as I'm talking to you. But the reason that I got these, yeah, you can already see them lighting up a little bit. The reason I got these is I wear my helmet all the time when I'm riding with the face shield down, but sometimes it gets so hot that I want to take that face shield up. But I don't want to get hit in the face with bugs, rocks, dirt, whatever else. So these polychromatic shades, I'm going to be able to keep these on under my visor. And then when I lift my visor up, if it's dark outside, they're going to stay clear. And if the sun's beaming right into my eyes, they're going to darken up. Pretty cool, huh? Is it magic? Is it science? Who cares, man? It friggin' works. All right, next thing to think about when you're going on these long road trips and going to rallies is motorcycle protection. I'm talking about theft protection, man. Let's get real about it. Down and dirty, people get their bikes stolen out of rallies all the time. So that's why I picked up one of these little puppies. Really cool system. You get 2-in-1 here. For this one, it's a 2-in-1 protection system because not only will this lock to your wheel, but it's also got an alarm. I'm gonna show you how this works here. Check this out. All right, so here's how it works. Take a good look at that. You see that pin right there that's coming out? That is going to fix onto the wheel or the disc of my bike here. See how it's got all these little holes? And so all I need to do is line this thing up, push that pin in there, and lock it. And that's it. I'm gonna let you hear the alarm here in a sec, but think about it. If somebody's looking to rip off a bike and they're passing by hundreds of bikes, if they see something like this on your bike, they're probably just gonna pass it up. I mean, what's the use in messing with it? And check this out, even if they did rip off your bike and they took off on it and they went driving, they wouldn't get very far because this is going to... Well, we know the alarm works and the alarm is very sensitive. All I did was touch the swing arm of this bike and it went off. All right, so that's it for this video. On the next of the series, we're gonna be talking about the things that I'm packing that I will be wearing on the road trip, some of the protection equipment that I'll have with me. But not only that, I'm gonna tell you where you can get some dirt cheap, top-notch motorcycle apparel. Apparel? Yeah, I know, it's not a fashion show, but hey look, I'm here to try to help you save a buck any which way I can. All right, peeps, we'll see you on the next. Have a great Monday. Why? Because I just might see you on Tuesday. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe and the bell so you don't miss out. All right, see you guys later. Check out this friggin' bike, it's awesome.